Hello and welcome to episode 2. Today we will show you how you can build your server. So first thing I will actually do is I will move this server to my desktop because we don't need double folder. So we can focus on these 3 files here. These are the main files we will be using. We have put everything else on site. We don't need these. So these are the files we want to use. And today we are gonna focus to create a new plugin. We will make a very simple this plugin thing as simple as possible. First thing, we will start this new Java project. We can see that it already wants to use an execution environment id, so we will just use default ERA. So we will use this thing. It's very good. Compile level 1.0. Let's then change this. So compliance level should be default compliance level. Yeah, it's 1.7, 1.6. Why does it? Compile level 1.4. Why won't it use that? Let's see. So we will use 1.6 as our version. Apply. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what that was about. Doesn't matter. We will do a very simple plugin. We will just make a plugin that just like starts. It will be named very simple plugin. That's good name. And then we will finish it. So we have now very simple plugin. Next we wanna make this like a CraftBukkit plugin. So we will go proper. Let's go slower. Right click, properties, Java build path, libraries, and then we will add external YAR. But this is the moment I will actually take the CraftBukkit here. Wait, CraftBukkit, where it is here. I will copy this file and I will move it into my own user folder. So I will go in my own files. There we have the workspace, so it should be here. Let's go one up and wait, missä vitus mä nyt oon saatana. So let's go into workspace folder. There we have this. I will add a new folder called libs. So if you wanna name this folder to libs with like dot front of it, it's not possible. But you can do it like this. But that's not possible in my Windows here, so we have to actually let's list that. We'll rename it here. We'll rename it with console, so it's .libs, and then we will paste the CraftBukkit here. So I like to keep that here. Make own little libraries folder for it in my workspace. So I have this is my workspace here. This is our workspace here, and now we have libs folder here. So it does not need to be with this name, but this is how I like to do it always. I will add external jars here, and I know that there will be in my workspace, so we will go in my workspace. Documents and settings, my user, workspace, libs, and there's CraftBukkit. I will add it to this project. So now we have CraftBukkit Metionet here. Then we will add a new package. This should be your website. So I will put, for example, my website. It's tuotanto.com. So what the package will be named is com.eu1tuotanto, and then I like to use plugin name. So, but you can name this part whatever is your own thing, and you should name this like your own thing. So this is very simple plugin. We finish it, and then we have plugin created. Now we will new class, and this is our class. Now we will name this, I will just call this main, because this is like the main entry point for the plugin. And now we have it here. Then we will right click here and type new file. We need to have this file called plugin.yml. In every plugin needs this file. So what we will type in this file. By the way, if it doesn't open on you automatically, you just double click here and it will open. You will type your plugin name, and your plugin name is very simple plugin. Then we have to tell where the main class is. So where this class is, so it's in this location. I can press F2 to rename this, but I want just copy this text here, and then we will paste it here. So this is the main, and then there's the .java, so we will add main there. Then our plugin version, I will just call this 0.0.0 snapshot, because why not? And let's type it correctly, like this. Then we can also add other things like description. It's our plugin description. We can tell there that very simple example. And then we have this, and yeah, it's pretty much, we don't need anything else for now. So we have that in here. Let's we always have to refresh after we have edited this file. Otherwise it will be out of sync. We can also just press refresh from here or from here. You can also press F5. So now we have the main point. We have to actually extend the Java plugin that's in here. So what we will do is we type extends Java plugin. And now we have this thing here. It's a red underline, and it say if we put our mouse cursor over it and hold it steady, we will get this. We cannot resolve it and type, and it actually offers our fix that we have to import it. We can just click here and it will type this thing here. And now it's important. Now we can save. So now we have new error here. We can see the errors on the left also. Actually, no, I wanna do something. I wanna enable differences. So if we have quick diff here, I will open this and I will do change it on yellow, add details on green, delete on red. And version of disk is what we will make it to stand. So we have the main here, and because it will say that it's missing an like abstract methods. There are in this Java plugin. Sadly, we don't have source here, so if we open this, we just see text like this. But we can add unimplemented methods, and it will add these things. So I will very shortly try to explain this override here. This is something that Java 6 actually, it's actually been since Java 5. Interesting. So override, it will just tell us that this function here is in here. So this is not like a needed at all, but it's just so this, if we are missing this part of the code, it will actually show us errors here, but if we don't have this, it will not show us errors. So it's just here to help us. So yeah, it created us 2 fields here, and these both are auto-generated empty stuff. So we can actually remove this code from both of these. And we can, when we enable our plugin, we wanna maybe say something. So let's say that plugin is enabled. We will type system.out print line. So this will now print text in these things. We can type here plugin enabled. Then we can copy this to the above the field and type disabled here. And then I press Ctrl S to save. Now we right click here, we type export, select export, I mean. We will check jar file, type next, and then we have very simple plugin. Note that we right click it from here, not from here. If you right click here and type export and jar file, you have to actually uncheck these two. We don't need them, so we wanna type right click from here and export Java jar file next. And then we wanna browse the desktop. I will put it in our desktop. We have the server plugins, and we will add it in the plugins folder. And name of this plugin will be very simple plugin version 0.0.1. Let's just name it like this. 0.0.1. That's a good name for us. And then we can press finish. You can actually change this name to 1. Let's save this. Now I will show you. No, we didn't refresh this. So if I now try to export this file here, it will say it's failed because a plugin UML is out of sync. So it's important that we always right click, refresh, or press F5. F5 is very much faster, and I do it always with that. So yeah, we can now overwrite the plugin. And if we go into our server file, let's close these things. So it's here, plugins, we can see the very simple plugin here. So let's actually restart, start the server. Now we have started the server, we can see that here is plugin enabled. And if we type stop, it says here plugin disabled. So that's the plugin. So, but we maybe wanna say something more than just plugin enabled and disabled. Maybe we wanna say the actual version of the plugin and stuff. So let's say the plugin name and version. So this is actually very simple. We wanna get the plugin name. So we know that this plugin name is very simple plugin. We can either get it from this or we can get it from this plugin YAML file. Normally I just type it, but for this tutorial we will get that also from the file. So we can type replace this text with let's take this, it means this class or this super class or whatever that extends. And then we get description. This description file is basically what this thing has. And then we can type dot, and it will actually show get name. So this get description, get name. Now we can type this. Remember, then we can export your file. I will check this so it does not ask me do I want to overwrite. And then we click finish. And then I can just press S here and we can see our new text here. Very simple plugin has been enabled. Let's stop this and go back here. Now we wanna say which version this is, so we will add space here. Just make this full screen. And then we will type the same thing. This is by the way, I can also do it just like this, but I like to use this thing. Get version. Let's add v front of the version number. And now we can once again export. Where is? Wait, what did I click? Export your file. Yeah, let's click it. And now we can type, and now it says very simple cookie version 0.0.1 has been enabled. So we don't maybe wanna type this for everything. So let's save this into an variable. So if we type this.get version, we can see that it returns plugin description file. So this is what we wanna use. So we will write plugin description file. Let's give it some name. Let's call it plugin description file PDF, and let's set it to this output. Then we have to import this thing by going over the mouse here. And so this basically sets this variable into whatever this gives to it. And we are not ever gonna change this again, so let's type final front of it so it makes it more optimized. And now we can type here pdf.get name. And here we can type pdf get version. So this is same exact code. But this works now exactly same as the other code did. Let's add author here. Author here. My in-game name is Julius1, so we will use this as my author name. So we have also this here. No, F5, we got to remember it. So we can add here by pdf.get authors, and this is actually returns an array list with strings, and we have only one author here, so we will just get the first name, that's 0 index from the authors. So now it says this very simple plugin version, the plugin version that's here, and get authors, it will get everything is here, and get the 0, this is the 0 entry, and it's enabled, so we'll say that now it's enabled. Let's put space there. Let's copy this into this field above and type disable here. And let's make it even more nice looking. Let's add these sockets here. Make the name more stand up. So here we go. There is code. Now we can once again export this. And if we start this server, it says very simple plugin version 0.0.1 by Julius one has been enabled. And when we stop this server, it's disabled. I think our plugin is actually done here, so let's name it 1.1.0 and let's export it as with that same version number in name. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's actually put this text. I have to refresh this. Very important thing. So, put correct version number in the file name. Now we have two plugins here. One remove this other. So we have this plugin. And now if we start the server, it will say version 1.0.0. So yeah, this is pretty much everything we have here for this episode. So we can actually see this plugin now on server. So if we open the actual game, I have to go for desktop again. Enter the game and our server. We can actually see if we type plugins, it's listed here. Very simple plugin. And we can type about very simple plugin. We will see that very simple plugin version 1.0.0. Very simple example plugin author Julius one. So that's everything I have to show in this episode. In next episode we will make a plugin that has commands, so we can do something useful with the plugin. So yeah, see you on next episode. Bye.